welcome everyone. We're doing more Space Engineers tonight. It's just me. Brandon's got a close, as he has said on the stream yesterday. Yeah, we're back doing some more, a little bit more Space Engineers tonight. If you did catch the end of the last one, you saw meteors rain down. They all missed the base. A few of them came a bit close, but I mean it was mostly fine, really. Yeah, we've scoured out the area and decided to build a base here. You all voted on a cliff base, and I intend to try and stick with that the best I can. However, it might not be entirely what everyone else has envisioned. I know what I want to do, so that's what matters. Something I should do is, first of all, make sure the car's unloaded. It's not. I could very well make a battery for the base. It's probably a good idea. Extra power stored up for when the wind turbine dies down a bit. And then we'll have to make another wind turbine at some point. Which I think we have most of the gear for. We just need like a few girders. Okay, that took far too long. Where's my bullets? Don't have any, okay. This is the H2 generator. Fill that back up. Fill up my inventory also. My power, my superpower. That's the one. And I suppose we'll be off again. I want to try and use the third person camera as little as possible, but being able to see so little of the car makes it weird. Now we do know where a rock full of iron is, but I'd rather find an iron deposit. There's silver nearby, it's fine. Or alternatively, I could probably stick a better ore scanner on here. I have a mod that adds, I have a lot of mods, as, not in the car. Shift G, Control G. What is this? If anything. Oh, it's just silver. I mean, I'll take it. But yeah, we can get, actually, you know, it would have been a good time to show the mass amounts of things we have. This isn't everything due to progression, locking off a lot of stuff still. Yeah, it's unnecessary amounts of things. Yeah, there's a better ore detector we could use to detect ores further away. This one's pretty small, it's 50 meters max. I think the next one goes up to like 150, so. Or even just 100 would be a bit better. We might go do that. I'm not sure where the base is. I don't think we ever put a thing down for it. There's magnesium nearby where we just were though. I wonder if you could get a map of sorts in here. Like a mini map. That'd be interesting. I don't think you'd be able to, due to the yeah, how the game's set out, but still. That's just to reset the camera if I do that. For anyone wondering. Because you can hold down Alt to look around, but then you can't set it straight back forward, so doing that just does it real quick. Where's the base? Have I driven past it? I have. This is actually really fun. Kinda like riding a roller coaster. Except worse. Less fun. You don't get any of the thrill out of it. Alright. So where's that? Okay, so if I go ore, detect ore. I guess I haven't unlocked them yet. Are they in here? Is that... Ah. Due to progression, you gotta go through each by each to a medium ore detector. I don't like that music. There's a sudden change. There's something a bit more dramatic, but I don't see any dogs, so they're probably fine. So I need 2 detector components for this, whereas I only have 1. Can I make them in the basic assembler? I can. Alright, so if I grind this down, like so, come over here, push that again, make it small. Not enough detector components, need 1 in storage. Well, I have both, so that's fine. I guess I'll just pick up whatever one thing we're missing. Oh, we don't actually need it anyway, it's 1 steel plate off the top. I don't know how late I'm gonna stream tonight, either. I wanna say it's gonna be like 4 hours. Probably about 12 I'd head off. And it's 8 o'clock now. There we are. And due to the medium, we've unlocked the large ore detector, but that needs 5, okay. First things first, ore detector, range is 100, so that's way better already. Alright, nope, that's the wrong button again. Oh hey, I guess we got some cobalt in one of the Oh, is the car not broadcasting? There we are. Nope. I don't know, I guess we got cobalt in one of the or uranium and... yeah. That took too long. Let's go find some iron. Nickel would probably also help a little bit. Either of those. Actually, finding nickel would probably be more of a pressing matter since we do know where some iron is. Might be 6 kilometers away, but there's some there. That is also where we're heading back to. If we see any on the way, it's just a bonus. However, well, we found some. I don't much like the drilling straight down aspect, but I mean, it's part of the game. Is the game a bit too loud? That might be better. That's a bit better. Probably a bit too quiet now, but as long as you can still hear it. I'm not going around the iron, am I? There it is. And a few more just for good measure. Alright. We'll dig a more straightforward hole this time. Well, we did miss the iron a little bit. That's fine. About here. Okay. We'll dig a big hole. We'll probably get a mining ship at some point soon. Not too soon, but soon. Soon enough. So these holes will be tiny in comparison. There we are. Broken back through. Ah. You know what I should get? I should get a one of those cooler things for my drink. That would stop it from leaking all over the place. I might be an actual genius for that idea. Car's getting a bit heavy. Don't actually have that much iron in there yet. And we do have 2 containers, so we can pile up even more. How wonderful. That's a lot of iron. Yeah, that's one full. Done the work on the other. How is... Oh. No, don't be doing that. Processing the stone as we go. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Because I do have... Oh, sorry. I do have mods for gravel sifters. Where they give you like minuscule amounts of resources from gravel. So I mean, we could do that. No, that's the wrong one. Probably about one more trip, I imagine. Luckily, I already have a bunch mined out. Like the second hole's here for easy escape. There we are. Hey, Among's back. Welcome, man. How's it going? How's your day been? No, wait, where are you from? How's your morning going? Is that right? About 10 AM. If my time zone's right. Might not be, I'm not the best with time zones. I'm pretty okay with time zones. Alright. Actually, GPS, new from current position. This will be iron 1. This iron can go away, we don't need that one. Alright, back to the base we didn't name. Oh, mark I should say. Not that the base name is Mark, we just didn't mark it on our things. You know what I mean. No, what? Woken up and looking for a crew for the server. What? I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Or what you're referring to. Did part of my car just blow up? No? Oh, okay, good. So it did freeze for a brief moment there. Thought I might clip to the bottom of the hill and there goes one of my wheels, you know. Oh, okay. This is going to be a problem. The car's not meant to be here. Okay, that. We can work around that. We can do something about that, yeah. I mean, it's... I just gotta build another platform underneath it, but like, still. It's gonna get us plenty of iron. So much iron. Hang on. I remember a while back, last time we played Space Engineer, some guy came in and asked if we wanted to play on his hardcore server. I should have messaged him. Ah, I just remembered that. Damn, that could have been really fun. Ah well. Alright. Make like, no, like 40 of them. It's a long process. I'm gonna get a collection bay thing sorted out. Oh, I can carry more. Okay, well. Can't carry it all, unfortunately. There we are. Iron reserves are plenty. Yeah, it's just everything else we need to get my these. Go remove all this stuff. Don't even need the gun really, because we don't have any ammo. So, fall off the block. I don't like when the music changes like that. Makes me nervous. Like something's happening and I'm not aware of it. Okay, so now I just need a ramp. None of these will do. Ramp. Why am I on that place? There we are. Is the car in the way? Am I in the way? I'm out of place, but why? I wasn't close enough. Must be the car. Alright. You're looking on Discord for someone and your mate wants to, but he can't because his PC's crap. God damn. Oh. Sounds like your friend needs to stop complaining and just play the game. What am I stuck on? I got stuck on something there for a sec. Oh, it would, yeah. Alright, tear it down. There we are. All back to normal. And there we are. Alright, it is getting a tad dark. We don't have any lights. Like 10 of each of them. I think that's how much lights cost. Corner lights. Could be fun. You're running off an office PC. Ah, yeah. Man, that doesn't sound familiar at all. Oh wait, no, you wouldn't know. I can't talk shit if you don't know who I'm talking shit about. Oh, you do know who I'm talking shit about, but you don't know the story behind it. Brennan has, had one of the more. Brennan had the most powerful computer, between all of us. Until I got mine. Now we're equal. And I had a piece of shit that's 5 years old. Ran, you know, most things on low at 60, alright. A lot of newer games drop down quite a bit. And it would always annoy me so much when Brennan would complain about his dropping from like 140 frames to like 120 and just like moaning and bitching like a fucking child. Brennan, if you're watching this, fuck you. Fuck you, and I'll play games with you tomorrow. Jordan's on tomorrow also, if you're watching. That way I don't need to tell you later. Which I doubt he is. He's probably still at work. I can move things from there to here real quick. And then I got pretty alright for iron actually. Could try and make an assembler. An actual assembler. I need cobalt. I don't have cobalt. Now I gotta find cobalt. Alright, let's go. Actually, first. That's good. How much nickel do I have? 190. That's enough for that. I only need 15. Why is it not doing it? Oh, not enough power. Okay. Never enough power. You know, I should have made the better. A bigger water detector for me, I think, would be good. Helpful in my case. I do have to watch the battery in the car too. If it runs out, the car's flat, so there's no way to charge it. Ooh. How much power does that give me? 2 hours. Or if I'm moving, 40 minutes, that's plenty. I can build a connector on a car in 40 minutes. It's just remembering to and then connecting it to the base somehow, which I need to do. What sort of specs does he have? What was I doing there? Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Large ore detector. Successfully through items build a large ore detector. It is highly recommended you do not build a large grid ore detector higher than large, as the next step up will melt your computer. We're gonna be here a while, so the old double click and relax. This is gonna take a while. I could probably do something else in the meantime. Like I could set the assembler up to assemble some basic things or something. You know what? Let's do that. Let's set it up to... I don't know what you need for a turbine. There's a bunch of things. Here's a note throughout the box, but kind of newish from last year. Why doesn't he check? You can find out what components you have in the computer, on the computer. Like if you download Specchia, it tells you everything you need to know. Not always so correct though, unfortunately. If you, I do know on 7 and 8 you used to be able to right click on my PC and get properties and it'll tell you. Like just the basic components you have installed. But I don't know how to do that on new Windows 10. They've changed the fucking UI, and I've never learnt, unfortunately, because I'm a moron. Alright, and done. Because he's a tech nerd, he says, but doesn't know shit about PCs. Well, tell him he's a moron. Tell him I said he's a moron specifically. When Nick from Twitch said you're a moron, and he'll be like, who? That better be a vein of cobalt, not just a... No, okay, well. It's probably just a meteorite, but, I mean... worth checking. Broadcast using antennas, yes. Antenna is incomplete. Okay, that's probably why it's not working. That's a lot, I don't need that much. Just like 500 meters would probably do. Alright, how do I fix the antenna? I need 1 computer, 4 radio components. And what's the bet we can't... Oh, we can make. And I do have a computer on me. Just the one, please. I certainly have 3 silicon, surely. Takes a while sometimes. Until you start getting all the modules down and assemblers and stuff, then they can get real fast. Alright, let's repair up this so it stops smoking as well. I thought it was a cool effect of smoke. But now I see it's just irritating. Why can I not fix this? What do I need to make an antenna? I need to make a beacon. Well, I don't really want to make a beacon. And I don't think I can since I don't think I've made a battery. I can't make a battery because... No, I can make a battery. Build one on the base as planned. A wolf. Didn't have anything on him. Oh, you did. 7 displays, nice. But where's the other wolves? If there are any, that is. There doesn't appear to be any. I don't think there are any. Okay, well that was a short-lived battle. Like I said about getting a gaming off again, and advertised me to get the one that's... Yeah. It's way cheaper building yourself than getting a pre-made one. I built mine myself and I probably saved, I don't know, probably about $1,000 total, I think. Buying all the parts separately myself. Wait, can I take them? I still need 46. That seems like so many. It is a lot. But achievable. How much silicon do we have? Tons. Tons of iron too. Yeah, that's fine. And then I think we have a beacon on the car that we can grind down and then give back, because that's what gives off the respawn pod signal. No, that might be the survival thing. I thought we had a beacon. Maybe I removed it. I might have removed it. Who knows? Six. Ah. Yeah, I'll find the cobalt by hand. No, it's around here somewhere. It's down here. It is. Oh, it is just a tiny bit. Still, I mean, it's something. I'll take what I can get. For now. Alright. Can I put cobalt in the basic? I can't. Okay, good. But it's not doing it because it's turned off. There we are. Slowly but surely. Good, good. Hey, Sal's here. Sal, you're late. Half an hour late. Don't worry, Sal, you're still earlier than most other people. Right, back in the car for another little drive. See how much better the large ore detector is. That silver popped up immediately. Is that what that is? You were semi-napping and then woke up because you had no oxygen in your heart. Hey, these things happen. I woke up from a nap yesterday and God, I was just drenched in sweat. Napping's terrible. I'm not gonna do it anymore. Ah, but it feels so nice lying down and drifting off to sleep. Except for when I want to sleep. Then I'm not allowed. I shouldn't be driving so fast. I can't see more than like 8 meters in front of me and we're definitely near the cliffs. And I don't really have the stopping power as we saw before. I don't like when you word it like that, Sal. Feels wrong. Yeah, remove some of the on-screen junk and we can just drive along. Hang on. I just realized I can't really see what things pop up if we don't have the HUD up. Unfortunately. So we've got gold and silver. We don't need gold or silver right now though, we need cobalt. We found iron. So we don't need to worry about that. And that's pretty close, that's only like 1k away. However, the silver seems to go on forever. No, it's ended. How's your day going, Sal? What have you been up to? Anything interesting? Other than a nap? Or a half nap? Adventure quest. Well, silicon and magnesium. Ice. All good to have. Don't need any of it now. I might, if I can get unstuck. Be right back. I'll leave you all with this lovely picture. Except you can't see the grass, so enjoy. I did not get eaten by wolves while I was gone. Although, very well could have happened. I can't see anything. How observant of me. I really would have hoped I would have found something driving around a whole lot now. But I haven't. Cobalt, that's what we need. Digging straight down. We'll find it eventually. It's gotta be down here somewhere. Down here somewhere. There it is. Look at that. Cobalt, the blue ore we need for... What do we need it for? Is it the metal grids? Nickel's motors, cobalt's grids, yeah. What do we need grids for? And so many grids anyway.
Food, please.
Wanna hear a joke? Okay, don't pre-read it, later TTS say it. What did the janitors say when he came out of the closet?
What?
Supplies. Kappa.
Sal. That's brilliant. It's the sort of joke I would make. Stealing my jokes before I even make them. Man, Cobalt's fucking far down, Jesus. We'll get there soon though, eventually. Alright. We're just 13 meters off. There we are. Ah, blue gold they called it. No they didn't. No one called it that. So I'm pretty sure if I mined this all up by hand I would die. For to my knowledge, cobalt is quite radioactive. Well, I gotta do this, so. That's how you say stuff like that and you ruin the whole night. Nah, it's not real. But like, why'd you have to remind me of that, man? Memories get repressed for reasons. You've also found cobalt? Nice. Junk gesture. Do you think people still get, like, people fucking get gotten? I don't like that phrase. I don't really feel like doing more runs of Cobalt. We'll do one more and then we'll head back to the house. That one's not ringing a bell for me, so might not have made it to my school. There we are. Inventory is full. Take me away a car, actually, first. Cobalt. Take me away a car. Well, Sal, you are the expert on mushrooms, so I'll take your advice on. I'll take your word on that one. How's it? Home's gonna be about that direction, I think. About northwest. Ah, look at that skybox. Brilliant. Seems the old crew won't be joining you. Yeah, that sucks. Oh, I hurt something in my hand somehow. It was weird. I've never just hurt my... Oh, actually, no, I have just hurt my hands before. It's like doing something normal and then my hand hurts. Twisted weird or something. Ah, it's hurting more and more. I pulled a tendon or something. Tightening a lid on a bottle. Jesus. But I mean, if that's what does it for me, that's happened. That's how I go out. I don't think that's how I'm gonna die, but I mean, you never know. Really wish I put a marker down on the base so I knew where it was. That would have been a lot more helpful. All I know is there's a hill, and then it's on the end of the hill. Like, there's gold. Doesn't help. Oh! Okay, we're close. We found the meteors. That means the base should be this hill here? Maybe? Wait, what did my GPS? My base. I know it's here somewhere. It's just really hard to see in the dark. I've gone too far, we're almost at the iron again. I must turn around. I will be setting a GPS point when I get back to the base. Okay, yes, the hill. And then it goes up the other side. No, this is a cliff. God help me. Ah, there goes. Yep. Alright. How much car do we have left? Okay, I can work with that. I can fix this. Not sure how I'm gonna get it back up there, but I mean you can order me whatever you like. Among, I don't need to listen. You're not the boss of me. Ah, come on. Oh no, this one's still... Oh, good. So I do like how distressed you seem to be about this. That's fine, we just gotta get back up the hill somehow. We've done it before and we'll do it again. Although I'm a little disappointed about the half of the car snapping off. I would have liked to keep the O2 generator. That would have been nice to have, hydrogen. I do have the bottle still. It's at 61. We'll make do. Sure, we must be able to drive our way out of this valley. Sal, you missed it. I was on my way back to the base, and I went down the hill, and then we flew right off the cliff. So I didn't know where I was because it's pitch black and I can't see 25 feet in front of me. Luckily. Oh, good. The tank's still there. That means I won't be running out of oxygen anytime soon, despite being on the Earth planet and having my mask off constantly. Okay, so. Ah, God! That's what I thought. Alright, I'll take computers. I just need... Didn't do anything. Okay. Turn that around. Damn, I'm missing small steel tubes. Also, the survival kit's going off the car, so if I die, that's it. I'm fucked. Nah. How many do I need? 2, okay. I suppose I can borrow those for now. Shocked I didn't really have any to begin with. Piston. Just up enough. Sort of jack. Okay. These don't really need to be welded up, but I'm going to weld them up anyway. Otherwise the car's going to snap in half when we fall off something again. I do wonder where the base is. I'm really not sure. And the sun's still like another 40 minutes from coming up, so... finding out would be nice. Okay. Wheel. We want a 3x3 left. We want a 3x3 left, yes. Okay. I need to step back further, so yep, wheel can be placed. I have everything I need except for those steel tubes which are in the piston.
Wood, please.
Creative Dogs 21 has followed. Thank you very much, man. Welcome to the stream. I hope you enjoy. There's something stuck to me. What is that? What is that? Small bit of paper. Everyone always making me sit up straight. Alright. Just make sure that one is not steering. Oh, good. Right, complete steering is a... No, okay, good. Ah, okay. That looks really nice though. Terrific. Alright. Okay. Let's have a quick look about, see if we can grab any other scraps that fell off on the way down. There's a remnant of us landing. I'm surprised the car held together as good as it did. All things considered, it should be in probably would be in a much worse condition. And any other situation. Well, I guess we'll get to driving around. I don't know of a way out, so I guess we'll just head this way for a bit. Excuse me? Now everything's gone. Okay, well. That was fun. That's the base. Alright. First things first, we need to make another car. How can we do that? I did need cobalt, and now I have none. Let's put the rest of it in the car. Still. Really? Silicon 9? Huh. Well, let her get iron going. I do wonder where I drove off. I'll have to wait till daytime so I can actually see. Come on, Sal. What you gotta do? Have to wait till daytime to actually see, you know, where we ended up going and how to get the car back up here. I drank like 1.5 liters of water before the stream started. I'm plenty hydrated. Silicon. Where can I get that other than stone? I mean, probably in any silicon, right? Nope. New from current. Home. No, new from current. Home. We'll make it red. Don't know if you get it. No, it's more of a pink. Yeah, who cares? How far did we fall? Jeez. We really missed the base by a bit. Alright, what survived? Nothing. Okay, great. Nothing worthwhile anyway. Oh, there's the beacon. This doesn't do anything. It just unlocks me the beacon. And the antenna and such. So. Well, okay, well. I was gonna say oh, there's the other half of the car. I didn't remember it coming in half. I guess it did just then. Well, we've got a shit ton more cobalt, so. And the storage container. I guess I gotta make a survival kit now. Missing iron plates and 3 medical components. Okay, iron plates I can do, and 3 of these. That takes silver. Okay. I suppose I found silver over there anyway, did I? I really should have marked it on my map. What a fool I was. Thinking my car wouldn't fall off a cliff and explode. I mean, I might as well come here while I'm here. Do you have anything useful for me? Badger shoes. Pretty sure I already have badger shoes, but I mean, ooh, better welder. I'll take a better welder. A faster welder. Well, welding's not really my issue. Take more of the most valuable things and the more valuable things. I might just leave the frame behind. It's only like 10 iron plates. So. Yeah, nothing really worth it. Alright, let's continue the search for some silver. I know there's some around here somewhere. There's gold too, okay. I want to say it was up here. But again, I can't see the map. I don't know where I am really. I know where I am in relation to my base. Now. Didn't before. Could really use an ore detector. Well, that's better than the drill anyway. Just waiting for that little yellow square to pop up any second now. Any second. Alright, I guess not any second. Let's make our way to the cobalt, see what awaits us. If anything. So far, nothing. A little disappointing. This is a much easier way of traversing. I've just turned my dampeners off and I'm just sliding along the ground now. Not using up any fuel, still moving at a pretty reasonable pace. I could speed up more, but then I'd risk launching myself into space or dying if I hit something. Okay, so this drill's definitely working. We just haven't come across any silver yet, I suppose. It's the one thing I need. I need some medical components so I can make myself a damn respawn thing. So if I do die doing this like a moron, then I can actually respawn in my base rather than having to restart. I don't much want to restart or fly halfway around the world to try and get to my ship again. That would be annoying. Be right back. Alright, buy sell. It's kind of nice, relaxing, just sliding along. But I wonder why it does that. Yeah, what part of the physics engine just makes you bounce along the ground? The sun's coming up, finally. Won't help in the slightest. How have I found nothing coming back? I've travelled 2 kilometers and I haven't come across a single thing. Nothing at any point was in 50 meters range of my drill. Apparently, I guess. And I don't need a lot. Last time I got the silver was from a meteor. I guess I can go check all the meteor holes. I don't think it'll be enough, but it could be worth a look. I do wonder why we just slide along. Because, like, you know, with the inertial dampeners off, you'd think at some point we would snag on the ground. But, like, I guess not. So there's the base. Base we all know and love. So now we're heading down to the iron. On account of being so very lost and desperate for silver. The one resource I need. Really guess I just haven't come across any. This is fun sliding around though. Reminds me of knife maps for CSGO. Well, we didn't find any silver at all. And that was quite possibly the biggest waste of time. There's uranium right next to us. I think silver's down here. But again, it's gonna be like minuscule amounts, not nearly enough of those we need. I might have gotten all that. What about this one? No, it's uranium again. And there's a couple more about the place. Here's one. No, that's more cobalt? Is that ice? It looks like cobalt. Yeah. And then there's one up here? There? Which is ice. Okay. So. We're in the same problem. The exact same problem as before. I don't have the resources. And now I don't have any hydrogen. I still need 60 silver. And I still don't have a car. Can't get silver from rocks. Cannot do much of anything. Look how much we're gonna get from the 31 silver that I have. Can't even put it in here. Alright. How am I meant to get medical components? Can I get a what's that thing? One of these electronics panel. This is a great way to cheat. If you want to put large things on a small, I mean you want to put small things on a large grid, this is the way to do it. Okay. Oh yeah, number the fuel. This is also from a mod. You need steel plate. I just grabbed like 10 steel plates. I guess I grabbed 10 components. Doesn't sound right. But I mean, I guess. And because you need construction components to build this. Still need 5 construction components, and then that's built at least. Which means air, no, O2 H2 generator. This tiny one can be put on the wall. Tiny one usually can't go on a wall. And it still can't. I am, however, wasting all my stuff, so. Okay. I guess it's time to do this. A few more steel plates, I can go into production. A few more steel plates can be gotten immediately. Look, with the new welder, this is so much faster. How fantastic! Look at that. All right, then we'll go here. We'll go to rotor. We will add a small head. We will lock the rotor so it does not turn, and then we shall add one of these. Cannot do it. I need steel plates for it. Okay. Now we don't have any ice, so this is going to be a bit of a problem. Mostly because I don't know where any is either, so more of a problem. Apparently the only way to access this is the back also. Just annoying, not really that much of a problem. So, man, we must be pretty close to the car, pretty close to the base when we fell off. Might have been like there. No, it wouldn't have been like there. Looks like there might be something in the cliffs due to the discoloration, the spottiness. However, I have 4 hydrogen, and I'm not willing to risk that. What I need is some ice, preferably. A meteor nearby has some. One of these? This one? No, was it one underneath the base? I don't remember. Ah, I should have been keeping track. Nah, why would I need to keep track? Like this situation would ever occur again. One of these did have a little bit of ice in it though, and that could be enough just to... There we are. Alright, that was 26 ice, that wasn't really enough at all. Certainly a lot easier to find my base now that I can see. Plus also I've got that little thing marking it home. Unfortunately the car isn't feeling quite the same way. Unsafe grids near you. How much is that going to get me? 41's pretty good. And we still got 29 left, nice. Let's go find some silver real quick. There we are, discoloration. Spots in the landscape. What do we got? Magnesium and more magnesium, silicon. None of those things very useful right now. Am I able to make one of those? I can't, but there might be a mod for one. Does that have more spots there? Looks like it. Could this possibly be silver? Iron? Oh, I got iron pretty close to the home. Got iron close to the home. Nope, it's just a whole lot of iron. do my little cheaty slide thing. Sun. Look at that, the planet right in front of the sun. Wonderful. What do we got? We got ice. We need ice. That's useful. See, because, what, we filled this tank nearly halfway with just 20 ice. Sun planet. Nah. Yeah, we filled the tank like halfway with like 20 ice. So if we get like a ton, we should be able to fill it many times over. Already, we got 2,000 ice. That's more than we'll need for a while. However, nope. Ice. I got Mars sitting up there. Big red circle in the sky. Oh, my energy's low. That's actually really bad. Can I not put this in here? Why not? Is it taking up too much? It is. There was too much ice. I'm gonna make a treadmill. It's something we usually do. In this case, it's so I can recharge my suit. Now there's dogs again. Maybe one will bring me medical components. That'd be nice. I do know they can drop them. I don't see any wolves though. It's a shame. Could have really used some spare medical components. Burn it. Burn what? The wolves. Okay, and that will charge my suit. Yes, very good. There's no fire in this game. Oh, there is, but it's just effects. There we are. Now I just need... I just need some silver. As previously stated. And I know where I can look for some. I don't know if any's here, but I know where I can look for some. The other side of the canyon. Look, already, a rock and some spots. Spots filled with silver, I bet. No, but there's nickel and magnesium. So we're gonna label this one as nickel. Nickel. Do you spell nickel? Oh, it is. Wonderful. What's this rock contain? A rare element of some sort, I'm sure. Magnesium. Okay, not useful. Not useful right now, anyway. Will come in useful later. These spots? Little big spots. Alright. Ah, silver. Silver and gold. No, it's gold. We want the silver. Let's go get this silver. We gotta dig for a bit, so I'm gonna relax. Looks like still 50 meters to go. Almost there. We're almost at the silver. Just like a couple more minutes, and we'll be right there. Just like 5 more minutes. That's not fair. It changed the positions on me. I found it. All the silver I could ever want, but none to harvest. Unfortunately, the refinery back at the house doesn't do silver, so unfortunate. However, we are going to collect a full inventory just for when we need it. It's taking forever to collect as much silver as we need. Or as we can, I should say. What should we got? 2 point something. 3.8, was it? Probably. Home is this way. Terrific. Look at that. Oh, there is an easy way out. Oh, I mean, yeah. There's an easy-ish way out, anyway. There we are. Now, just to confirm. Yep, cannot go in. Staying however can. Good. Alright, I guess the next thing we need then is a better refinery. So, sorry. 21,000 iron. How much do we have? 700 spare. 2,000 in here. We might be in for a few iron runs. In the meantime, however, I'm gonna sit here on my treadmill and I'll be right back because I gotta use the bathroom again. Alright. It's good to see I haven't missed anything since I've left. Production is going well. I suppose we just do a few iron trips. It's not very fun, but it's gotta happen. Considering we can't drive anywhere. Flying's probably faster, anyway. But it's not more convenient. Let's dig up a bunch. Just a bunch extra to line all over the ground for when we come back. And we need like a ton of iron. Like, how much did we get? 2,000? Not enough. Ah, no, there's lightning over in the distance. You see that? I don't have to start dealing with the lightning again now, do I? It's gonna blow up my base. That happened too many times last time. Like 3 times. Too many. Like 3 times in one sitting, not total. 3 times total, yeah. But I think they've toned it down quite a bit. It's weird to see the lightning coming out of nowhere at all though, as it's a clear blue day currently. He's trying. Alright, we just need more iron again. 2 or 3 more runs of iron. And we should have enough to maybe think about starting to build a refinery. Man, having a car or something would have been really nice right now. Trying to collect all this iron so we can make a car. And really all we needed was just enough iron to make a car. Actually, I'm trying to make a refinery, not a car. My bad. I lied to you all. All of you. Refinery again. Put that in there. Easy. Nope, now we're full. But that should be enough for a while. Plus, make me hydrate again. Wind turbine. I made it pretty clear what my intentions were the entire time. Okay, well. That goes to show me trying to do things. Give me like 10 of these. Give me like 30 more of them while we're on it. That's a lot of iron. Still need the silver. We can't process the silver. Unless, can we get a... blast? No. Never mind. Oh, here's the rain. And there's the storm. Can't wait for that to strike me 17 times. But now we have power. More power than before. Hopefully I can run 2 machines at once now. Maybe. We'll see. Refinery. I just wanted some silver. Why did they make me have to do this? Everything else is relatively straightforward except for maybe the metal grid. That'll be annoying. But hopefully we have enough. Take a picture so I can just write down everything real quick. No, that's me. I don't want that camera. I've seen me before. I'm not impressed. Alright, so that looks good. Another one of these. 15 more of them. Singular motor. 20 metal grids. And 15 computers. Which we already have a few, so we'll just make like a ton more computers. So, 60 cobalt. How much do we have in here? 3? Okay. And 82. Ah, yeah, we got plenty. Just more iron runs, I guess. Just a couple more. 3 or 4 more. Apparently we're burning through iron a bit faster than I thought we were going to, so. There we are. How is it foggy inside? How does it do that? Want to know a fun fact? Sure. It's not going to be an unfun fact hidden as a fun fact, is it? Better not be. Eating grapes? Terrific. That's fantastic, Sal. I'm glad. I've not had a grape for... I haven't had a grape for a while. It's like an egg but juicy. I wouldn't say grapes and eggs are anything alike, personally. I find that comparison quite disturbing and unnerving. A little bit weird. Like a fish egg. Yeah. Doesn't make it any better. There we are. Leave a bunch of iron laying around for next time. Find a bit more than usual to help myself in the future. There we go. Back. So I've never had fish eggs before, Sal, so I wouldn't know personally. I've seen pictures of them in movies and that's about it. So. Get this stone through because there's a little bit of everything. It's pretty fast. What's not to like? Referencing Finding Nemo. Ah. Yeah, just watch that movie again. It's been a while. A long while. What? So you've confused and lost me. I don't know if you're trying to mock me or not. If you are, it's not working very well. Alright, so... how much for a large ore detector on a base? 80. I could do that. I could make 80. That's a lot of nickel. But I feel like we could do that. We don't have that much nickel. But if we found some... we did find some. Where was it? Over there? Yeah. We'll do 1 or 2 more iron runs. We'll just pick up all the leftover iron, then we'll go get some nickel. Then we'll find a big ass... then we'll make a big ass ore detector. And then we'll never need to build one on a car again, as it'll just always be there. Iron. Sail through the skies. And iron. One more trip. And then we'll head off to the nickel. My eye kind of hurts. Now I've scratched it, now it hurts more. Ah, why did I do this to myself? It's fine. It stops hurting. It just feels weird. Down the hole. I don't really want to come back. The most as we can. Most as we can. As much as we can. Gotta be grammatically correct. It's the only way. Alright, so that's still going well. That's burning through those fine. Very good, we got shit tons of iron. There we go, now we got 10,000 iron in the thing. Absolutely plenty. Never need more again. Still too much ice. Head on over the nickel. Fill up on nickel. We need what, 1,000 for all the detectors. It's dumb. We shouldn't make a large detector on the base. I don't know. I wonder what the range would be like. And we can always take it back down. Coming up here to stream tonight. I grabbed a can of Coke while I was downstairs. Forgot. Oh, I actually filled my water bottle. Came back upstairs with the can of Coke, put it on my desk, grabbed my water bottle, went back downstairs, filled it up, came upstairs and went, I should grab a can of Coke. Went back downstairs, grabbed a can of Coke, came back upstairs, went to put it on the on my desk just to find out I already had one here. God damn it. Brain's turning to mush, I swear. How much nickel is that? 2.72 thousand. Should be enough for now. Mostly need that iron coming through. Sounds So that's doing it. It's just real slow. It's just steel plates. I need 392 more steel plates. This thing holds 120. So I just need about however many that leaves me with. 280? I guess we'll go check out that that and then come back and we'll see about how much iron plates we have. Maybe while we're over here we'll go get more nickel just to waste a bit of time. Just to buy time for the refinery. Oh, it's still coming down. Did I get anything? I got leopard boots, nice. What's my prize? I mean, I ain't gonna complain. 41 steel plates, that's pretty good. Especially right now, considering what we need. Ooh, the parachute comes with just a little bit of everything. I can't fucking see if there's anything else in here. Due to this goddamn tree. I'm the one who did stop it in a tree, but I didn't want it rolling away from me, so. Alright, where's that nickel spot at? There it is. It's almost as bad as when it's nighttime, but I can still see a little bit. A little bit. Not too much. I feel like even if it wasn't enough nickel before, we're definitely going to be doing better now. with the get another 2,000 we're bringing home. Now the question I ask myself, should I either deconstruct the car down there or fix it and bring it back up? Ooh, how many does that leave me with? No, I still need like 400. Fix it. Alright. We'll get around to that eventually. So that's what's 629? No, what's 629 take away from 1100? That'd be 471. Okay. So still 350 left. We're relying on the refinery to do it quicker, but it's doing it as quick as it can. It's just too small and weak. Thinking maybe there was like one port we could strap a thing onto it. But no. There's not really a whole lot I can do until this is done, really. I don't think I got any more power cells. I stopped making them. Yeah, ages ago. The treadmill has an inventory? It does. Who would have known? Well, I don't like that very much. The lightning's striking yet again. Let's go check on the car. Yeah, that's not looking too good. Stretch it all back into shape. There's the bad music again. I would say I know Wolves, but I mean, whenever the music's started, Wolves never seem to show up, so that doesn't seem to matter. Alright, so the car's a bit fixed up. It's a little bit fucked too, and that's fine. Just grab gravel on it. Take it out beforehand, I suppose. We're just taking the basics from the car. I'm gonna reattach the wheels and all that, don't worry. That's the shit we don't need. Alright. We'll head on back up, I suppose. I'm not sure what else we could do, really. I just need like 100 and 300 more of those and we'll be set. Is that another unknown signal? Curious. Alright, throw it on there. Can't throw it on there. Throw it on there. Finally. Let's go find out what we've won, if anything. Probably nothing, I imagine. Ooh, this one's still falling. What'd I get? I didn't get anything. Okay. Where's my prize at? Which side? There it is. What do I got? Ooh, a new grinder. And medkits. I can heal myself. Wonderful. This is going to be the easier way to do it. Just match its speed and just ride it the whole way down. Rather than trying to stop it and block it off. I do want to, usually I'd ignore the rest of the frame, but I really want the steel plates. Come on, stop moving. Stop it. Was that something wedged on it at some point? Okay. One possibly fell off before. And finally, this. There we go, here we are. That was a bigger pain in the ass than it needed to be. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. The good news is, the storm's passed, so. What does this mean for us? Well, nothing, really, but. Storm's passed. Happen to be any wolves nearby? Any wolves? No. Okay. I'm keeping my eye out though. They'll be here one day. And when they show up, I'll be waiting. Oh, no, probably won't be actually. I'd have given up by then. Ah, I did get a new grinder there, that's pretty sweet. How many are we up to? 102. Still not enough, I don't think. No. This is 110, yes, so we can... We just need another 210. Okay, what the fuck? Was that lightning? Well, now what? Where? From where is the lightning coming? Huh? Break my fucking base? Jesus. No, maybe we won't be fixing the car. Maybe we will be salvaging it for literally everything it knows. Trying to find out if my fucking windmill survived or not. I don't know where it went. Lightning in the middle of a Sunday. I know, right? I'll say hi, fish. Welcome. Alright, I wasn't really watching where my stuff fell, unfortunately, so I've lost it. It's not a neat little setup out here there. So we've got the car over there. Nothing over there. Nothing down there that I can see. And nothing over here. Okay, well that didn't help at all. Let's go find out what we can do. Okay. Oh, alright. So there's nothing at all that can be done. Ever. Again. Unfortunately. It simply must be reloaded. My refinery broke, my assembly broke, my power broke. I could not make anything else. You can't do it in your inventory. There are some mods that allow you to do it, we don't have those. Your hard broke. Man. Lightning's bullshit. If there was a lightning rod thing I could make, I would. I know you can make one with like a decoy block and I think a blast door or something. Yeah. I don't really want it. Let's hope Top running. Okay, that I shall. What's gonna fucking happen again? Alright, let's try this again. Blah blah blah, get the things, get the things. Weld that up. I wouldn't be as mad if the lightning had struck while it was all rainy and stuff, but if it's looking like this and lightning strikes and breaks my shit, there's nothing I can do. I stand out here on my bridge, wait for an eventual death, I suppose, because the lightning can and will find you. No, it doesn't have any. I could probably shave a few off here. As long as we know where it's gonna go, it's fine. Whose idea was it? Sal's, I believe. And then several people backed the idea. Well, the music changed, and no, the lightning's still here. Never mind. Wait, okay, I'm waiting. I'll wait. Let me build any cliff. Well, I mean, we'll get around to it. It's hard to do before we have a mining ship, and even then, it's still a bit annoying to do. God, we're so close. Yeah, I've snagged another like 30. It's not right. You make a mining ship? Yeah, it's just a floating ship with drills on the front. Tell you, you've seen us play this game before. You make anything. Well, I mean, you make a lot of things. I really need these fucking steel plates to hurry up and be done. Is that... Did I hear more fucking lightning? No, I can't do that, so. We all know women are never happy. No, that's a bad joke, I apologize. No, I don't. No, not really. I know several girls that would laugh at that. My mum, probably, for one. Can I make you have magic pass? No. No, mostly because I don't feel like it. I could, normally, but eh. We're getting so close to getting the refinery up and running. We're at 902, this is 110, 120. So we just need 80 more. I might be a genie. You don't know me. You don't know my life. If I was a genie, I'm doing a really bad job at it. Not granting any wishes. I'm certainly not terrorizing people like I should. Fish is figuring out all the backstory. All the Nick lore. I just need these final, like 60 plates. Are there plates in this I can steal? I didn't fail genius skills, I was too lazy to keep going. Alright, what are we at? That's gonna fall off immediately though, because that's Alright, how many? It's gotta be enough now, right? Yep. Stealing it all. Should have taken the stuff out of this first. I don't want a giant rook. Give me that stuff. This should be good. Does the iron keep getting put back in there? Better not be. No, it is. Okay, well. What if I... Now what? Hang on. Why am I just doing this? I don't think sometimes, do I? Come on, Sal, you think I'd offer unlimited wishes to someone? The real question is, what are they doing for me? If it's nothing, no wishes for him. If someone's not offering me wishes, they can get fucked. Refinery is refining up. That's good. We need the silver. We're getting the silver. There we go. We're getting the silver slowly. Let's go get that one. Actually, how much? Plenty of hydrogen. What I get? Did I didn't get it. It's always a little disappointing when you don't get anything. I mean, only 25 bucks. Ah, this grind is great. It digs right through everything. Ah, too easy. Take out the button. Take. And as usual, just leave the rest behind, I guess. It'll get cleaned up as space junk later. Get some air stuck in me. I really finished my bridge again. Now that we've got a nice collection of things. Okay, that's still not done. It's fine. Okay. You found 8 digging holes? Good on you, son. Gotta find what makes you happy. Maybe you like garden, rather than specifically digging holes. Dig a hole indeed, fish. Not enough power. But I've got 2 going. 2! Anyway. Why is that not pulling through? Is that not connected? It is connected. No, we weren't having enough power, that was the problem. Right. Just a hand more full of handful more of these. And we can finish this. That doesn't do much finishing it, but I mean it's more lightning. I better not be hearing more lightning. I'm hearing more lightning. Okay. I'm saving now. The very tall dwarf. Sal, how tall are you? Next one. I don't believe you. Oh, fuck. There we are. Platform's gone again. Good, good. Are there medical components yet? No. Oh, I need the silver for it, right? Refinery. Alright. Of course I can see through your last cell. I'm a genie. I'm a genie, I know all, except for anything that's important or basic things that most other people know. Those I'm still on the fence about. You know, you can never be too sure. Also, now I've got to look up the conversion for that. Just as I thought, 185 centimeters doesn't come out to 6'1" at all. Just ever so slightly under. By like fucking 0.2 of a centimeter. I suppose, you know, you meant to round up, so you can get away from this time. But I won't be so kind to you next time. Can I get some of these now? I have silver. Do I have nickel? I need nickel, I guess. Okay. The next thing I need is an assembler. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, so build an assembler there. No. So we'll build an assembler there. That one doesn't look too far away, it just looks like an orb hanging in the sky. Kinda weird. I need, okay, 60 more of them. 15 more metal grid and like 50 computers. Still want those though, would be preferable. Once I make the actual assembler, things become easier to make. Okay. I'm just waiting for lightning to fucking hit me again. And I know it's waiting to hit me. It always does. I really hope I don't take out half the base with me. How much fucking nickel do we need? 210. Jesus. Now I need the metal grids anyway. I need like 6 metal grids though. Oh, I need nickel for metal grids. Man. This just needs to be faster. The whole process. Well, that's a lot of nickel actually. Now that I know how much that is. It does not refine up like iron at all. It's much slower. So we got cobalt. We got enough cobalt for it. Yeah, we got 6. We got 20 more. Okay, plenty. We just need the nickel and the iron, I suppose. We have the nickel. I can put cobalt in here. Curious. But I do need more iron, so. There's a lot of nothing at all happening at the moment in the game, unfortunately. Not a lot for me to talk about. Waiting around for things to finish being built so I can build more things easier. Yeah, and I suppose I'm all out of cobalt, actually. I don't need that much more. Where's my bridge? We'll build it again soon. We have the technology. We can rebuild. Be good if we would do the things at the front first rather than spending the nickel on that. What's for 1? 3, okay. Now we guess the refinery's not refinery because it doesn't have power. Nope, it's just... Actually, it's not refinery. Refinery. I guess we're not making enough. Now it's nighttime again. Or it's becoming nighttime. Let's go check out the unknown signal. And that'll finish doing its thing. The wind will pick up and it'll be fine. This one's a little distance away. And it's still rolling. I know it's one of these rolly ones. Just gotta press the button. Okay. I didn't get anything. Again, I feel cheated out of something. Really, that's the side you want to fucking land on? Ah, it's a 600 space dollars. Luckily with the new grinder, things grind down much faster. It's quite nice actually. Once I get that other storage container, I'm done with this ball thing. Oh no, there's another button. Once we get that other button and that storage container, I'll be done with this ball thing. So if there's any left, if it stops rolling. Okay, other button. Okay. We'll just take a few more plates just for good measure. You know, we're running pretty low on iron anyway. Well, iron plates. Just slow to get. And we need so many of them for everything. Yeah, good enough. And over the hill. And a boost. These are steel plates. What did I say? I say iron plates. It's the same thing. Well, if you want to be picky like that, I suppose. 9. That sounds like exactly what we need. I mean, it's not. It's more than what we need. But it's something we need. Oh, we need the computers too. No, we only made 13? No, that's the rest. Can we build, by chance, the windmill that's the 10 times 1? I know it takes 10 times the resources, but it does give you more power. I feel like if we build one of them, our power needs are going to be set for a little bit. Oh. Nope, stop. Stop producing things. There we are. Now, I actually desperately need to go to the bathroom again. It's what you get for drinking so much water. I'll be back. And I return. And the base is still here. Lovely. That's what I like to see. My base is still around. It's nice. Ah, got so much shit. No, I don't. Much less shit. So I go production, I go small blocks, I go, I don't know, windmill, wind turbine, turbine, no, windmill. They just got a windmill, okay. Oh, that's small blocks, okay. Windmill. Windmill. Okay. Wind. Compared to 40. 80 compared to 8. Let's see, 200 and 240, I assume. Yep, and 20. Yes, okay. So we'll just go production, go large blocks, wind. And then if we hold down control, I want to say, control for 10 times. Let's test that out real quick. Yes, it's control. Alright, that's fairly achievable, I feel. It's a lot of iron, but we do have plenty. The refinery is not really the fastest for processing. Hey, Tater's here. How you doing, Tater? What's up? What's been happening? How's your day going? Sal is sending me things on Snapchat. Dare I look on stream? I think I do. Shockingly enough, it's exactly what I thought it was going to be. So we've got plenty of iron coming up. We don't really need that many motors. 80 motors is a bit much. 20 computers, we already have computers, so we don't need those. The motors we'll just chuck in, say 10 motors. Where are they? There. Chuck in 20 motors just to be safe. Construction components, we got like 60 of them. But, you know, you need tons anyway, so. How much iron? 4,000? That's a lot more. That's a lot less iron. That's a lot more achievable. You good? Nothing much? Well, that is good, and that is good. I can take various things up, and actually, before I do any of that. Yeah. 10 times windmill. Some might say it's a little cheaty. I say I don't feel like building 10 windmills, so. Unfortunately, this is a lot less power to the base in the meantime. Assembler is done with those. Turns out 200 of the 300 interior plates aren't really needed. Motors, constructions, and girders. Yeah, that stuff's needed. Oh, can I make ammo now? Yet? Small iron. Refinery is doing iron. Refinery probably doesn't have enough power. If I were to guess. Probably due to someone taking away one of the windmills he was using. Like a fool. Alright. You know what? For the time being, I suppose we can build a regular wind turbine. Just to keep the base powered, I guess. One of those is gonna hit the fucking base, isn't it? Let's save real quick. Alright, where are they coming from? Finish welding this up. I cannot. I can hear them, but I can't see them. Not my problem. Wait, where is everyone? Oh, there's a lot of people here. Sal and Fisher here. continue making my shit. Can I access my build plan or can I remove? Yes, good. Okay, good. Very good. Yes. I could get new shit. That'd be pretty good. Pretty easy too. Fish, you know for a fact we haven't gone to space yet. It's all the way up there. Look how far away that is. And we're here. Not really a lot to do until this finishes doing its thing, unfortunately. I guess, actually. Could do a little thing. What happened with Polaris? You haven't heard him at all? He showed up like yesterday. He's just been busy with things. Oh, so he says. Hang on. Did I take a blueprint of the car? I did. You know what, we might not be rescuing the car in the... after all. We might just grind it down and make a new one. Pretend like it's the same car. Six. Alright, and the rotor, we went to rotor 2 probably, add some more rotor head, rotor lock, piston, yeah, not a regular one I guess, yeah. But small. Yeah, no, Polaris is still around. Ah, they think I'm going to be sending stuff through it, that's funny. Projector... project... Guess I don't have the projector yet. There it is, I need... I'll make an interior light I suppose. I made an interior light. Does it need to be a large one? Fine. Now can I make a projector? There it is. I don't know, large steel tube. Yeah, just saying, yeah. Fair enough. I'm actually not sure where he's been. Usually he's always in here to annoy me. Well, not really annoy, but he... Am I blind? I don't know. Yeah, not necessarily annoy. I don't know. It doesn't annoy me. I don't know what the right word I'm looking for is. Because he's not very irritating or anything, so it's not that. Yeah, who knows. I just want some large steel tubes. Just 2 of them. Oh yeah. Get my tubes. Good. Put that on up. Get some of them. Get a control thing? Yes, one of these. Well, these don't need to be here. In fact, that might even be a bit higher. Goodbye, radar. Alright, now we put one down. And then we do use the extra long piston. Have fun. Alright. Okay, falling all the way down. Right down to the bottom. That way we have nowhere to go but up. It's probably a saying. Alright, and then back over here. Do the old rotor, add small head, rotor lock, good. This can be thrown on top of that. Oh good, and it fits. Although this might be too long. Maybe a couple more small steel tubes. Then no projector. Yes, good. And I'm missing half the stuff because it probably went into the long piston. Something we didn't have before. And I'm still missing a large steel tube. Damn it. The one thing I need. I'm out of iron. Oh, okay, well. Refill up the old hydrogen bottle. Good. Unfill these things, don't need those. And do another 1 or 2 iron runs, I guess. Here it be. Ah, there's still a little tiny bit left over from the last time I was here. Terrific. Okay. Iron coming back to the house. Sooner or later we'll have a ship or a drone or a car or something. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna be easier. Refinery. Put that straight in. Get that silver out of here. Enough power. But we have 2. Still not enough power. Actually, how much power does the treadmill make? None. Fascinating. Oh no, come on. Oh good, it's not gonna hit me. Ooh, that was pretty close though. Is this one? Is this one last time? That might have been one from last time. Well, none have hit the base yet, so it's good. It's better than hitting the base, which we don't really want, obviously. Can I get a small, a large steel tube, please? Just one. Oh yeah. Hey, for fuck's sake, I need to pick it up. Yeah. Okay, so this goes on the side. I need steel plate to place it. Okay. And go on the side. Piston. Can. Not do anything apparently. Why isn't this Why isn't that doing anything? I know, what was that before? Wasn't paying attention. I'm not sure how to... Oh, there we go. If I turn that off, probably work. Projector... Mong is back. Welcome back. Load the ship. No, blueprints. I want my car. You know, it's not in its best spot, but the car's still doing alright. That's a bit too far forward. Back there. You know what? That is the car in most of its glory. It's missing quite a few things, but yeah, that is what it looks like. Oh fuck, I should be able to do this now. You're fighting the Okra? Fair enough. And how did it go? How did it turn out? Okay. Insufficient everything. That's fine. That's pretty much what I expected. And with not enough motors in storage, we need, what's that, 21 more. I'm willing to bet they've probably gone to the pistons and the rotor. 21 more, nope, they're just there. And we're missing nickel? The refinery is off, but, refinery on. If wouldn't say fighting was bringing up good times from the past 5 years, saying... Oh well, that's good. I don't think fighting was really the right... Oh, why was I actually? Fighting's really the right word there. By the sounds of things. Some look to turn off, so the refinery can turn on. Refinery cannot turn on because the refinery probably doesn't have enough power because there's only one wind turbine up there because I took down the other one. Preparation for making it. Ah, no, it's on the meteor still. I really hope that ain't the base. No, no, easy. No enemy. God damn, they look nice though. You know, work still, yeah. I don't really want to build another windmill again. That one just work better. Wind turbine. Wind clearance optimal, yeah. So it's capable of 400. What's the refinery need? Required input 1. We're outputting 6. What else uses power? This probably. That maybe, I don't know. It's off. Everything but the refinery pretty much off. And yet the refinery still does not refine. Strange. I swear to fucking God. Alright. You're for new members, maybe a new crew, but you and the old one have a system. Yeah, that's always the problem getting a new crew, or a new set of teammates in games, is they don't know your strategy. Your strategies, your systems you have, your plans, how you do things. Okay. So I've built that wind turbine now for the final time. Hopefully that's enough power for the refinery to spit out like 200 more. So I can make 21 motors. This is because we're out of nickel. Are we out of nickel? We're not going to be in a minute. Okay. Oh, I could have used the other windmill to not enough power. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna wait until it's higher. You gotta go? Alright, see you Ted. Have a good day. We're gonna sit here, we're gonna wait until the nickel's done. Because there's nothing else we can really do until we get more power. And we need more power to get more nickel so we can make things so we can get more power. That's 35. We're like halfway there. Symbols on, the refinery is on also actually. So we got 10, we got 65, we need 105. It might be time to turn the refinery off for a minute. Let it process out a half dozen. Like it's really useful. I just want to see how many we can make before we run out of nickel again. Or power. Yeah, we got... Oh, no, what? No. No. When this stops when it runs out of resources, the refinery should kick on automatically. And we'll make like the last 20 nickel we need. Yeah, there we go. And we're making nickel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's slow, but it must be done. And I believe that's all we need. Turn off. Oh, turn this off. Yes. You missed base. I'm sure you'll make a bigger, better base soon. Or next time. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, finally, jeez. Do you know what? This one. And once more. Not enough girders in storage, 17 more needed. I find that hard to believe, we're full. I complain about meteors. A tragic fate. Oh, we should be making a shit ton of power now. So that's making 431 watts it seems, and this is making 4.67 kilowatts. That good. I'm just gonna remove this one. And see if the power production of the other one goes up at all. How much are we getting now? 5, okay, that's better. It might just be better because it's, yeah, offloading the power draw. Refinery can be turned back on, everything actually can be turned back on. Good, 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 good. Refinery is refining down, good, wonderful. Now. Okay. And then the projector will go vertical offset, just move it like one more down. Yeah. But I don't know. Move it up just a bit more. There we are. I just need a singular one of these, please. Thank you. Place that on down. Then I'll get rid of this, I guess. Welder. Use the regular welder, I suppose. I guess. Okay, good. There's a thing on it. You know, a thing. One of the things. So, with any hope, this shouldn't collapse everything. It didn't. Good. Another meteor storm is inbound. I sure hope it doesn't hit the base again. Hostile world we're living in. Territory. I see no meteors. Like, oh no. Okay, now we're safe. This one's coming a bit close though. Where'd this one land? Not on my little path. Good. I like my little path. Ah, now. What I was doing. Large blocks conveyor. Conveyor. Yes. Give me, no, 10 of them. I do need more iron. I don't really feel like doing more iron runs, but I suppose if I have to. Another iron run or two is necessary. Also, it's raining again, that means maybe lightning. Oh man. I just realised. Came down a bit fast. Get a bit of extra iron for when we need to come back eventually. There we are. Good. Back home. Back to the iron. Repeat. It's gonna do 2 iron runs. I think that should be enough to get the car up and running. And then we can, you know, take the car. And then we don't have to fly. Well, fish. Funny you ask. There is a. What is it? Yes, there is a giant laser drill. So we could. There's also the. No, I don't think it'll work on this. It's a big drill. It's about, I want to say it's about 7 of these wide. So, attach one of those on the front of a ship. I think we'll be doing pretty alright. I also need a welder. We have plenty of nickel. We just need iron. We need a lot more iron. You do that, Amongst. Well, the rain stopped, but that doesn't necessarily mean the lightning stopped. There we are. Also, I can't believe Cell missed the base blowing up earlier. Or the car falling off the cliff. Wait, did he miss the base blowing up? I think he did. I don't think he was here for that. Iron, one more trip. And maybe 2, depending on how much stuff's left over. This doesn't take long. Take long to get here. It's not far. Mix it up with my syllables. Big fat. Why you gotta call it that? Couple of them. Into the refinery. Iron was all out in the refinery once again. Okay. We should be good for a little bit. I think we have all the nickel we need. We need 310. We've got 226. It's probably fine. Iron should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Move that silver up a bit though. making me drink my water, making me dehydrated. Something's attacking me. A wolf is attacking me. Oh no, this could be bad. I don't have a place to respawn. I really don't need them killing me. I don't suppose I have magnesium anywhere, do I? Okay. Motors isn't really what I was looking for. Not really what I need. And not really what I need. None of that helped me. What I do need is these medical components. Silver's going to the front of the line. It's called that because it has 21 of them drills. Damn. That's crazy. Can I? Oh, hang on. Do I have? Maybe. No, I don't. Okay. Well, can I get these put back in here then? I still need them. That's what I thought. Will they be put first? They take 70 nickel each. Well, I've got one. I suppose I might get all three, depending on how much silver we have. We have just enough silver. Well, I mean, that means I can respawn. So I'm not gonna complain. Ah, fantastic. I can stop being so nervous about dying now. And I can go back to dying horrifically like I always do. What metal's on the side of the cliff? Nickel. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, I know Sal said to repair this and move it back up to the top, but I'm gonna grind it down anyway. Mostly because we have a copy up the top that, you know, will do the job. Also, Sal doesn't appear to be here to say otherwise, so just no one tell him. He doesn't need to know this is happening. Could really use for a better grinder though. This one's faster, it's better. But it could be faster yet again. You best believe the second we get into space, I'm getting a better grinder. I'm getting the best grinder. Cause it takes like what, like 2 platinum to make, or 0.2 platinum to make the best one? The second you find platinum, you're set. You make all the best tools immediately. And I'm probably not going to be grinding a lot of things down by hand then anyway, so. And after I repaired it up to make everything all smooth again. Yeah. Did I say grinded? No, welded. I welded everything up to be all smooth. This takes a lot longer than it needs to, or than it should. Okay, there we are. The little ones are, you know, faster ground up. Big things take longer. It's irritating. Not a lot for me to talk about, unfortunately. Makes commentating on a game somewhat harder. Okay. Sal's sending me yet more things on Snapchat, meaning he's probably still listening. What have he sent me this time? Probably something dumb like usual. That's exactly what I thought it was gonna send me. Well, that's what I thought it would be when it popped up anyway. Thought I saw something roll away. Unfortunately, you don't get power cells back from batteries when you grind them up. You just get metal scrap. I'm pretty sure there's a mod to bring them back, but pretty sure the only mod I have to make items is the construction components taking less time. And I don't even know if they still take a long time. Mod just changes from 10 to 1 second. Much like steel plates or various other, small components. Alright, let's go attempt to build some more ship, I guess. Not ship, car. Okay, is you on the front. You need more nickel still. We got plenty of iron? I don't think we have that much iron. We might be running a bit low on iron. Anyway, welder. Actually. Welder. Unable to place welder. Why? I'd be willing to accept unable to place welder as an exception if you were to tell me why you can place. Fortunately, if you want to be a bitch about it, makes it hard. Because it's in the blueprint. Better not be. I swear to God. Nope, just can't place it there. But why not? Why can I not? It's not obstructed or anything, it's just you can't place it there. But I can place it there. Is it because of the tiny fucking bit of grass? The fuck? Okay. I guess it was. Hang on. You were here when the base exploded? Good. As long as you're here for that, that's all that matters. But now I'm running low on steel plates. There we are, good. Then if I dump that off and get conveyors, I should be able to get. I can carry 5 at a time, that's plenty. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we are getting nickel now, good. Good, good, good. Well, while it does that, I'm gonna weld up this. Starting at this end. By building conveyor tube, I've unlocked new blocks. Wonderful. Look at me go. Suit energy's low. More like Coke. I have to switch to water. It was 11 o'clock too, so I should probably stop drinking Coke. Otherwise I'm gonna be up all night. We might want that. Not enough motor in storage. Can you just make the stuff I need? Like... we got 108. We need 305. Right. I'm sure there's a button to do this quickly, but I do not know what it is. The iron is annoying because we kinda don't have enough. But like we might be very much scraping by. It won't be enough to make the car either way. Unfortunately. Oh, it's the wrong button. Alright. 1 or 2 final iron runs. Let's go. One or 2 more, I should say, not final. No idea how many more are in my future. And we're running low on the hydrogen. Get that. Back off to get more iron. Of course. Can be easy. No, that'd be too easy. Alright, so. Make me sit up straight, drink my water, be healthier. God. It's quite refreshing. Refinery, no, we need more of that. Thank you. So we don't need more of that, we need more of this. Why? What is that? Oh, no, I mute it when I alt tab out of it. Why did you do that one? Oh, word ban, you're not gonna voice ban me the entire time. Oh, it is voice, okay. How many points would you need? Because it's 10,000 for 3 minutes. I've been streaming for 3 hours, which is a number of minutes. I don't know how many you would need. That's probably enough for now. Around 600,000 points. That's too many points still. Maybe if we work together with like fish. I bet fish has a shit ton of points saved up. I used to lurk in here all the time, you might still. I don't know. Fish is a sneaky bastard like that. I need 2 more motors. I actually only need 2. There's 3. Easy. Bam. Just like that. Done. So now, projector on. Well, welder on. It's doing something. Didn't do anything. Didn't do shit. This welder sucks. Here's what we do. We dump all these off in here. We go here, we go welder, one of them. We got those, I don't know about any of the rest of that stuff. Probably not them. So we definitely have 6 silicon, 78 nickel seems much more in our grasp, and 12,000 iron seems pretty easy. 1200 iron, I mean. We've certainly got plenty of nickel. So if I get the old twin welder, why can't I? Okay, there's a single metal plate in the way. Yes, I'm missing 20 small steel tubes and the 4 power cells, so the rest of the stuff can be cancelled. Those ones. So just 2 silicon, we got the nickel, we got the iron, easy. When we finish welding this up, we'll have welded this up. Takes a minute, takes a few minutes. Okay. Gonna get myself them, and the rest of those can cancel. 4 power cells seems pretty easy. How many more power cells do we need for this? 40. 40 power cells seems like a bit more. But you know what, we'll queue them up anyway. We probably got enough stuff like that. Surely, right? We'll keep letting... We'll just keep letting iron run. That'll wear itself out pretty quick, I feel. Okay, twin welders, always much better. They've just got like a larger range or something, I don't know. Okay, that's assuming they didn't want to weld anything. Help others. Why isn't this making anything else? We definitely have steel plates. Right? No, we don't. We don't have steel plates. Okay. Give me like 200 of them while I check out this unknown signal. Bonjour, Brief Gamer, hello. Welcome. Ooh, this one's kinda neat looking. Oh, it fucking flies. What do we get? Rainbow bits. I already have rainbow bits. Still, I mean, I'll take them. I'm gonna say no to free stuff. What resources do I need? I don't need to know that. I can play the game. May not know everything about it, but that's half the fun now, isn't it? Shouldn't bother with these small ones. At least when they're tiny, they're real fast with the tier 2 grinder. Well, yeah, 2? Yeah. Plus, I mean, it is an extra steel plate, I guess. Give me the rest of the things. Are you fancy people talking French in chat? I don't remember how to say a lot of things in French. I knew a little bit of French at one point. Not now though. Forgot it long back. Suit energy made me low, but my grinder does not stop. It won't stop for anyone. Well, except for me. You know what I meant. I'm gonna be back for that. I'll call like a free radio component. I feel like they come in handy. And safe landing. And back off. Alright, where was it? I know it was around here somewhere. I remember it. Yeah, I think I've lost it. Oh, is that it? No, it's a shrub. Well... Wait, is that it? No, it's another shrub. Well... It's probably... been deleted. It's fine. Wasn't there like one radio component? Alright, turn this back on. Welder on. Oh. Well, that's where all our steel plates are going. Not really where I wanted them to be, but I mean... it's where they are. Maybe like another 100 steel plates. We are out of iron. It's on the base. It is, little by little. Why are these different colors? Shouldn't be, they should be the same. Choose if color should be used during repainting of the... Oh. Welder off. Projector. Try only buildable. So these things just need steel plates. I have none of those. Alright, another trip to the old iron deposit again. Yes, this is the time. I believe so. I used to know a little bit of Italian too. I used to know a little bit of a lot of languages. Shockingly enough, when you don't practice, you forget. Okay. Default grade is different. Oh, that's dumb. Refinery. Iron first, of course. As we need it. So desperately. Well, the good news is it doesn't appear to be building up any other of the blocks, so hopefully we'll actually start work on something now. No, it's just welding up more blocks. I'm not sure what I expected. Anyway, now it's building stuff. You're not allowed to forget Italian because your great aunt speaks it. Your English ain't so good. Angela. Look at it building away. Wonder what we're missing. 3 medical components for that. Makes sense. I'll take a lot of silver again. Guess I'll put the silver up front straight up. Ah, come on, that's a lot more iron. A lot of nickel. Silver, I mean, it's alright. That's how much we needed before. It's really specifically that silver. That's enough with another one. But now we're missing iron. Guess we went through all the iron. I misread what you said at first, and then I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Half, you know, whatever. But I mixed up when you said by law you're English. I read that as by blood you're English, by law you're half Italian, and I'm just like, at first I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, and then I'm like, hang on, no it doesn't. But I got it the wrong way around, yeah. Well, I went over the top of the welder, that's my bad. Should know better than to do that. How much silver was it sitting on? We're sitting on a comfy sum. Some more iron out there. We're missing large steel tubes. I'll queue up many immediately. I don't know, it's like 30, 40. Okay. Maybe we should stop wasting the iron on smaller things. What on that one? Yeah. Thirsty. The legs are fused together forever? Like you cannot separate them ever? That's pretty bad. You don't want that. Anyone that likes fused together forever, that's a big no from where we come from. Quite not good for you. You know, I really didn't think this would make the whole entire thing. Wait till the next fence. Yeah, but half the time they can be separated. I know about them. And that is horrible. That doesn't do it. What? That's still awful. Just need more large steel tubes. Actually, it seems mostly about large steel tubes. Even the battery got made. Production. Move those up. Rate of iron. Okay, well, another run. You like conjoined twins? Fair, I think it's weird. Because it is weird. Huh? Like ogres. That's one way to put it, I suppose. What happened here? Oh, meteor. Oh, uranium. Oh, that's the welder again. I mean, I don't really want to see that, but I mean, throw it in the Discord anyway. Since, you know, we do have a Discord. But where might one find a link to such a place, you ask? There it is. Alright. Gotta put myself a bit more iron, since we need so much fucking iron. It's never enough. Haven't had to go get more nickel or anything, just iron. Yes, Sal. I mean, you can do that if you want. We did offer several times. Can I just need large steel tubes. Stop making other things. There we go. Look at that, the car's almost all remade. I like to think it is all remade now. Except for the survival kit. It's the only thing. I mean, we always need more large steel tubes, we'll let them run. That's probably enough. Now we need medical components. It's the only thing we need. Even though we don't really need it on the car, since we have a survival kit. So we don't need one on the car. It's just nice to have. What is this, Lord of the Rings music? I don't know, man. Space Engineers is some fucking weird music. welder is on. Okay, that's dangerous. Why? Nickel. Okay. Of course. I think I won't. I'm sure we can find a mountain. There's one. We could walk there. Take pretty long. Probably fly there. Just fly into Mordor. Stole your joke before you could say it, fish. I mean, there's the big argument. Why didn't they just fly in there with the big eagles? And then it's like, oh, the eagles are the proud people. That rubbish. I haven't finished. Bored. I want to go driving. It's mine. That's the survival kit going on the back. I don't really need a survival kit on a car. The battery's a bit... No, the battery's out of the way. We could just tear out the whole middle area. It's not really needed. Radar, and then we just... No, that's the wrong way. About there. Radar lock does nothing. It certainly does not lock the rotor. It does, just the other way. Okay, you know what? Good enough. Piston goes down a little bit. I don't remember what we did to make the piston work. Oh, it's off. Did I? Oops. Yeah, that's fine. No, I didn't really want this here anyway, did I? Oops, I mean...
Food, please.
70k, since when?
Did I get hurt by something? This music seems to start up whenever I get hurt. Whenever I get hit by the welder, it'd start. Whenever Doug would attack me, it'd start. It's fine. Damn, there's a bunch of stuff in the way. Luckily, we don't really need any of it. Fish, I think you're gonna like Cell's plan. I know you'd like it because you're both bastards. Yes, Fish, I would. Would I be wrong? There we are. Now taking out the middle of the ship for some reason. Should probably add strength back into the ship. Or into the car, I guess. Yeah. Landing gear. There we are. Turn the welder back on. Welder on. We'll get the car and we'll simply just parking brake is on. So if I landing gear to auto lock, yes, good. Piston is incomplete for some reason. Why? Because the small steel tubes, we never have enough small steel tubes, do we? Yeah, we do. Alright, so. I was wondering what you're going on about for a second there, sir. Alright, nope, that's still going down a bit. We don't want that, we want to go up a bit. And then we'll just turn it off, I guess. Well, that landing gear didn't really stick to the floor like I wanted it to, but you know what, it works fine. Either way. No, it doesn't. Because I kind of need it to stick to the floor. But it doesn't have power. Current stick unlocked. Can I lock? Off, on. Unlock, lock. Nothing seems to do anything for this landing gear. No, now it's locked. Now it's unlocked. Well. Why is the landing gear not locking? Landing gear. You think you'd be able to, seeing as it's touching the ground. It's even blue. And yet, it is not. Is it because of the welder, by chance? Or is it because it's just a bastard? Locked? Why won't it lock? I don't know. That's enough for tonight anyway. I'm getting hot, tired, and I want to go shower and then go to bed. So, somewhat out of nowhere, I suppose it's time to wrap up. Move all that. I do thank you all for joining tonight. Thank you to Creative Dogs 21 for following. Fish and Sal showed up. Polaris wasn't here tonight. Among showed up. That other guy showed up offered to help. Came by, that was nice. Thank you very much to that guy. And thank you all to you showing up. If you did enjoy, consider following. Check out the YouTube and the Discord. Sal didn't early, but they're there. Yeah, it's good fun. All this. I'll be doing Space Engineers again some point soon. Don't know about tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Hope you all have a wonderful day and or night. We'll catch you tomorrow.